This is bittersweet because, as Dave mentioned, we travel a lot. And the last show I did here in my hometown was in, I think, in 1996. So what is that, 19 years ago? Yeah. But behind every good artist or a great artist is a mother. That's my mom in the corner right there. And then the other woman in his life is his wife, and that's Yolanda. I would say I'm a very spiritual, grounded person. When you start to look at my paintings, the composition, you begin to see various symbolism in the art. Probably one of my favorite pieces out of the whole collection is entitled Accurate Knowledge is Better Than Imagination. And I took the quote from Albert Einstein. His famous quote was, "Imagination is better than knowledge." But in my left hand, you'll see the Bible. And if we gain accurate knowledge, it can open our minds to great imagination, because we get accurate knowledge that eventually could lead to everlasting life. So I'm a southpaw. I paint with my left hand. So for a moment in the studio, I put down the paintbrush, or I put the brush into my right hand. And in my left hand, the more important things would be God's Word. And so for me, I'm a spiritually grounded individual, and so I peer into God's Word, and that's where it's like a formula for life. And you begin to see various things in the piece, but this is a rag next to my palette showing that Mom exposed me to art, and it's one of my passion and my love. But the most important thing, she exposed me to God's Word. And then Yolanda lost her mother. And so when you look at the pants, this fabric came from Yolanda's mother's pants. She lost her mother, so that was my way of paying homage to her. And then the little bees in the painting represent my daughters. And then when you look at this shirt is by Mario, our son. He actually works in the studio with us, helping us create some of our works. So that was a cut off of his cloth, his clothing. And then Yolanda's in the studio with me. And so I got her framed in the painting, within the painting. And so when you look at this work, it's a lot of emotion, it's very dear. And at the time, I was going to entitle the piece, A Brush with Success. And that's why I put my Grammy piece. This is the official piece that I did for the Grammys. And so it's sitting center on the easel in my studio, because I think being part of the Grammys was a point in my career as an artist that really, I didn't see that coming. So I put that piece as center on the composition. And when I go in the studio, I take off my shoes and I put on these red house shoes, because I want to be comfortable. So it's kind of cool piece. I enjoy this work.